Welcome to the next episode of our Roomination. Today's topic is about curtains. So, do you have curtains in your home?
Of course, we have sort of curtains, but it's not really curtains. We have only on 2 windows, but elsewhere we have something else. But for now, let's stick to the topic of curtains, not curtains, only curtains.
Okay, 3 times curtains. Yes, I get you. So, can you specify what these 3 curtains means?
I know certainly that we have blinds, but not the... We also have the inner blinds, but we have also outer blinds, like they are for outdoors. And we use those mostly for evenings or nights. When you pull them down, they are automatic, so it's like our house resembles a bomb shelter because there's no light. Last time I was coming home at night, I was looking at our house like, what happened? Why is nobody... I was looking at my watch and I was thinking that it's not that late. Why I don't see any lights? And then I realized that, oh, we have those curtains. No, I'm sorry, those shades. Oh, yeah, shades. I mean blinds. Okay, whatever. I almost specified every one of them, but never mind. Okay, so we have those outer blinds, and if you look at our house from outside in the night, you think that you don't see anything. But inside, when you're inside, you feel a little bit more safe. Because you don't need to care about the outer world. You just sit or do whatever you do, stand, lay on the bed. You use everything you have at your disposal at home. You don't need to care about world, even if it's burning. Those blinds will protect you, like maybe.
Like, maybe. So, do you have like curtains? Do you have see-through curtains?
Yeah.
Which are not blocking light?
Well, I know that now we have on 2 windows, we have, not probably. I know that we have see-through curtains, but I can imagine that those are not of much help when you have them. Okay, they might help a little, but they are see-through, so what's the point of them? I mean, when you stand behind that curtain, like butt naked, and somebody is outside, they will probably see the silhouette. Okay, now I see. From behind the curtain, even the see-through one, there might be a silhouette, but if there is not a curtain, they will see all. Okay, I just realized that when I'm saying it out loud. Okay.
You're safe.
So I'm safe.
Because you have curtains?
Thanks God. Well, I mean, did you never tried to... Well, you never had that moment when you were walking around the house for whatever reason, we don't need to specify this one, but for whatever reason, you walked around your house naked.
Continue. What do you want to say about this?
Like, never.
What's your point?
Well, I mean, okay. When you're living in a house and there are people walking on the street, and they just, when you're walking on a street, you want to, you sometimes look, well, I don't want to say peek, but you look. inside the windows.
Well, you need to, because you will kill yourself, or if you would fall or something. So you need to.
What? You need to.
You need to have open eyes.
I mean, why open eyes? Of course, I will look at the windows of other houses, and sometimes I don't care what's behind them, I just look, but sometimes you can see people, and that moment when you look at somebody that's also looking at you from inside the house, it's like, oh yeah, that few second eye contact is really like, well, everything you need, and at least for me, and my social battery is at that point drained. So yeah, curtains.
So what do you do when your eyesight with someone else from the house you are looking at meet?
Well, I pretend I don't see them and just walk straight and pretend that it was fine. I'm not trying to hyperventilate, so yeah.
That you are trying to that you are not trying to
Yeah,
hyperventilate.
not trying to, because you know it's stressful for someone that's not a very social person, and you meet your gaze with a stranger, and I don't care if it's a boy or a girl, it's just, don't look at me. I mean, I can probably look at you, or you can look at me, but not at the same time, please.
And not straight in the eye.
Yes, you don't need to see my soul or what's behind my eyes. It's just, do you look at me when I'm not looking at you, okay? That's my point.
Yes, we understand.
Yeah, that's good. I like it.
Good. Well, you can use sunglasses and then should be kind of safe.
Yeah, if I'm thinking about it like that, I don't want to think about it like that. Okay, let's just get back better put, circle back to curtains.
Exactly. So you said, or your point kind of suggested the question of why the curtains, why these ones see-through curtains might be useful for someone. And there is actually a reason why or how they can be useful, and that is that they can prevent dust from coming into your room when you have open window. So if you want some circulation of air in your room and you don't have ventilator or anything like that, and you want to use your window and you have a curtain, you just open the window and place the curtain so it covers the window, the open part. And that helps to prevent the dust coming into that space you are in.
Oh, my goodness, that was so interesting. I almost listened to you. Okay,
Right?
that's probably
No.
a good point, but I'd rather have those long curtains. What are they called? Wait.
You mean the drapes?
Yeah, I would rather have drapes.
Why so?
Well, you can see through them, even if you're standing inside or outside.
You can't. You can't.
Yes, you can't
through
see.
them.
That's my point. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I heard you can. Sorry.
Yeah, I can't sing. We know that, but I can't see through drapes.
Yes.
Okay, that's clear to both of us. That's good. So, what type of curtains do you have, for instance?
I have blinds. I'm using blinds. They are, I would say they're sufficient, and that's it. I don't have any other curtains in my place, and I mean they're sufficient, but I would also prefer to have also drapes, because they you can block sunlight completely or any light coming inside. And also they are good in isolation if you have the specific one. So, when it's cold outside, and you like move them through the whole window, they hold the warmth in. And when you open them and it's hot outside, then everything will come in. So they isolate in winter and also in summer. So in winter they keep the warmth, and in the summer they keep the cool if you have AC. So your bills are going to be lower because of them. They kind of help with this.
Okay. Thank goodness there are also windows.
Yes, but they are for windows.
I know, I'm just teasing you. Okay. But drapes are mostly from some thin material. You are talking about them like they isolate, like they are they are made of carpets. like you don't use carpets on the ground, you use them as drapes.
No, when you compare them with curtains, so there is specific difference. So we can see the curtain is material which is very light. There can be holes, it can have different colors, all of these things, but it's see-through and it's very light. And when you have drapes, you can't see through them. They are heavy and from material which is like damask, silk, or even velvet can be. And there is also many different fabrics it can be made from, but the main difference is that it's much heavier than curtain and not see-through. And the isolation thing is because from one side, which is from the side of the window, there is other specific material which help them to be isolated, like material which isolates. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
So that's why it helps with temperature control,
Okay. Now I just realized that there's one more thing about blinds.
That is?
When you have them, you need to find some good technique or a strategy when you want to stalk people from outside. I mean from inside, okay?
Yes, now we know what you are about. Okay, guys, thank you for listening, and see you next time in another episode of our Rumination. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, tell us what you think about the topic and maybe some experience you went through with this. Bye.